Good morning. This is day 40 of the Daily Spark questions, and it says, what patterns appear when I observe my reactions without assigning them to identity? What patterns appear when I observe my reactions without assigning them to identity? Well, the first thing that came to me is it feels like it's very non-reactionary. That's funny. What patterns appear when I observe my reactions? And I'm saying it's not reactionary. My reactions are not reactionary. They don't hold like an emotional tone or weight. It just feels like if I'm not when it says like assigning them to identity, like it that to me feels like I'm attaching to them. Like I have some deep belief that they are me, I am them. Like, and usually that would carry like some downward kind of energetic tone to it, like shame or guilt or something like that. So what patterns appear when I observe my reactions in a non-reactionary state, in a non-attachment state, so without assigning them to identity? Trying to think what the reactions would be in that case. They feel like responses, not reactions. I know that's like a little nuance that may not be necessary, but to me it's useful because, like, if I'm not attaching or assigning how I'm reacting to an identity, they don't feel reactionary. They don't feel like a reaction. It feels like a response. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean by that? Like, I can respond from like that carries a tone of like groundedness, centeredness, awareness. Like I'm pretty clear and aware and present. So maybe the pattern that appears is like presence. But I'm trying to understand what it means by pattern. Maybe that's all it means. It just feels like more presence and more response from a very like equanimous state, because if I'm not identifying with anything, then I'm not having to defend a sense of self. There's nobody to defend. So maybe that's also like the pattern would be there's no mounting a defense, there's no armoring up. Everything is like open and more, you know, probably based in more of an outward connection, like a reaching out kind of energy versus like a keeping out kind of energy. Yeah, that's what's coming to me. What about you? I'm still curious if there's something I'm missing with that word pattern. Like my mind keeps it like holding on to it, saying, what does it mean? I don't know.